Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are at the 75 Chrome shop and we're doing a walk around some of the trucks in the parking lot back here in the back. We're gonna go check out some combos in the back line. And this is one of several mini videos that have coming out about 75 Chrome Shop Show. So if you guys want to see more, there's plenty more to be seen.
Oh yeah. But and in this video, we're covering some pretty special trucks. There's a lot of neat stuff. Every one of the videos coming out of here, we're highlighting some pretty unique vehicles.
Yep.
And you guys are really going to enjoy it, I think.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it. All right, so picking back up from the last video, we kind of stopped right here, and well, we've got so many trucks to cover, so we'll just start walking around checking these out. Chad Sand's truck is the Blacktop Bandit, and it is a freaking awesome truck.
Yeah, this thing is incredible.
We should probably do its own video for it.
This thing needs its own video, primarily because it's black and green.
Your favorite colors.
That's that, yeah.
But this old Kenworth right here, one thing I noticed that I really liked about it was the 3 lights they added on the hood here. Above the headlights. They look super cool. It's a good looking truck. But anyhow, let's walk down this way. Got a nice 389. You kind of almost have to film this way, Tommy, because this is where we get the sun.
Yeah, you get the sunlight a little better, right?
Yep.
You just have to kind of go backwards.
I can walk backwards.
When the camera falls on the ground, everybody knows what happens.
But I love those colors. I don't know what you call that. That's not legendary brown, but it's a really dark brown. It's got like hints of red to it a little bit.
Yeah. No, that thing looks pretty slick.
Yeah.
I like that he painted his reefer to match.
Yep.
How's it going?
Another Kenworth. Rogers, they're here every year.
Yeah, we met these guys last year. They always do a really good job at bringing like a super nice trailer and a super nice truck, everything all painted to match.
It's always loaded, so we can walk around and see it like in a working condition kind of a deal. Which I like that. I like seeing them. They bring them loaded.
I like that they took the time to pinstripe their excavator back there.
Yeah, they did. So you got green pinstriping and stuff. Done it on a trailer, and then well, while we're at it, let's go ahead and pinstripe the tractor.
The tractor?
Well,
the excavator.
Excavator, but isn't it still a tractor?
No, I don't think so.
It's like, no, you're wrong.
I'm just not gonna let you get away with that. They put Grumpy on the door here. Wonder who operates this machine.
Maybe he's Grumpy.
I don't think he's a very nice guy all the time, maybe. I don't know. They put Grumpy on his door.
I'd like to play with this. What could you pick up with that?
Anything you wanted to. That's the answer.
That's the answer. Whatever you want. If I had this in the yard, it'd just be, they'd be like, could you stop playing with that thing and pick it? I'd just pick things up.
Why does Brian not have any trees anymore?
Yeah.
Well, he knocked them all over with the excavator and then picked them all up and set them in the backyard.
Yeah, really nice unit though. These guys work this truck, and then every year they come to show, they clean it up really good. And did you notice the cab panels here in the cow?
Oh yeah, they like
step
down.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
That's different.
$1998 Kenworth.
Did you, how'd you fit? Oh, because it's in the window.
Yeah. The rivet is out of place again.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about there. You wouldn't know it, but because of that visor on it, definitely says 1998.
That's the way that visor mounts.
Yeah.
That's how I knew it was a 1998.
It looks good. It's got like 100 watermelon lights on it. This thing at night should be wild.
Oh yeah.
Ton of them on the bumper and everything.
Sure.
Nice little 379.
All right, Brian, say what you will about a painted grill, but it just makes the profile of the truck different.
It does. If you look at both of these right here.
It just, there's so much difference in them two trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Other than, so I mean, there's a few small details. I mean, the Kenworth logo is there and it's missing on that truck.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they shaved the logo off. They made the grill
those are
screen.
added on. Those are like rock guards. And they painted them.
Yeah, they painted the rock guards.
Yeah.
Yeah, you almost, I mean, the rock guards just kind of disappear. You don't even know they're there.
This one's got the round lights in it. That's pretty neat.
Yep.
But no, it looks like this one here looks. This one looks longer.
Yeah, it just there's so much different about it because of the painted grille.
Yeah.
And you're right. I mean, you're looking at two identical hoods, but one of them looks considerably longer than the other one.
Yeah. This is like Kenworth Alley over here, Tommy. I love all the pinstriping on this one.
Yeah.
Dustin Link Trucking.
For sure.
I mean, pinstripe art's always cool. The little stars are pretty neat.
Brian, I wish there was a statistic every year of like what the balance of make on trucks is at a truck show, because I feel like there's a lot more Kenworths this year.
They're you know.
There's an extremely heavy Kenworth presence this year.
Most shows is always very Peterbilt dominant, and golly, the flake in this paint is freak. I like this thing a lot. But yeah, this year it definitely seems like there's a lot more W9s and stuff here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Than you typically see. K&D Transport. I mean, the all red. God, that's just.
You like red, don't you?
You know what's funny is like I've never owned a red vehicle. Well, no, I had that one Mustang, but like I don't love a red vehicle. But then when you get to a semi,
and you see it,
and you're like, man, I like that red.
It's like, wow, that thing stands out.
Yep. So for whatever reason, if it's a car or something, like I'm not a fan of red that much. But then if it's a big rig, I like red. It looks good. I love the gold outline on the stripe and stuff.
Oh yeah, super cool.
And then this one over here.
Trying to get out of the way.
Oh, you're good. It's so funny. We'll start filming stuff and people like they're worried they get in the shot.
Yeah, some are worried, and then some are completely oblivious and don't care at all.
Right.
It's either one or the other. There's no in between.
No. So this is Yodar Trucking. I absolutely love the gray and fluorescent yellow frame.
Yes.
And me and you have talked about doing a truck with a fluorescent yellow frame for a couple of years.
Yeah, I mean,
and actually seeing one now, it's like, man, it does look good.
You know, personally, I was always like trying to give it some time. But there was a trend kind of going around. I don't know if it started with Don. Like whenever Don did that fluorescent yellow on his one truck that he did,
yep.
It seemed like there was a few more pop up shortly after that. Now I don't know if it was everybody just kind of had the same idea, or if it was if maybe Don got something started. So I was like, yeah, we kind of need to give that one some time.
Yeah.
Although I don't agree, or I don't disagree. If we did like a highlighter yellow or something like that,
yep.
and did a frame, it would go with almost any color.
Or what if you done the truck highlighter yellow and then did a different color frame?
That's going to be a lot.
It's going to be so bright.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, until you'd have to have a really cool offsetting color on the frame and make sure you paint a stripe job to break it up.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot to a super bright color.
But I mean, listen, this trailer's pretty cool.
Very cool.
I love the bright yellow. It looks awesome.
What do you think the ratio is of replacing the front tires to the rear tires?
I wouldn't even have a clue.
Because, I mean, those are not steerables.
No.
And when that thing drops down and it's supporting a lot of weight and you go to make a turn,
it is just eating.
Oh, man, yeah, that tire's just getting eat up.
Pretty neat setup. There's a lot of cool stuff on this truck too. That's kind of different, with the exhaust guards and stuff.
Got 10 lights on the back of the sleeper there.
Yep.
What's up, Tommy?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Pretty good. Love the channel.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a cool truck.
That is pretty cool.
And this one, he's been working his tail off getting this truck. Every time I see it, he's got something new done. And I talked to him, he's like, yeah, he's got more and more things in the works. We got some headlights coming for him.
Yep.
Or we already have them, I just got to get them chromed. And we're going to swap his headlights out. So he's got some chrome lights, like the 379 style lights, and it'll match that 12 gauge grill.
You know, Brian, you keep talking about all the stuff we're doing to people's trucks, but maybe they don't.
Well, maybe I'm not supposed to.
maybe they wanna unveil it to the world when it's done.
Well, I guess shortly after this video comes out, I'll find out. You get a phone call, like, stop telling everybody what I'm doing.
That's twice this morning. And even the first guy told you not to tell anybody. He said that's supposed to be a secret.
Sorry. But yeah, he's been working on this truck. Every time I see it, it gets cooler and cooler. This is another one. We filmed the light show later this evening. Like when it's lit up, it is awesome looking. There's some pretty cool stuff he's put on here. This you don't see a lot. One of them is this exhaust bracket. So this would be where your factory exhaust bracket would have been, and they don't need it with this setup, right?
Oh.
So they built this. Put a watermelon light right there. It bolts right into the factory four corners. It looks sharp.
That is pretty sharp. And so is it like a frame mounted bracket? Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Big old Daflex stacks. And he's got 500,000 watermelon lights in the trailer.
Oh yeah. Okay. You just have
It's a nice truck.
Yeah, you just have to admire when people carry a paint theme from the truck to the trailer.
Yeah.
I love that.
She's a nice unit. It's got 12 gauge cabin sleeper panels on it, and visor, mirror brackets. It's a cool truck. It's gonna look really cool when we swap these headlights out. I didn't say anything.
I'm gonna edit this video and just put a bunch of like beep, like bleeps over it, and just like censored, like whenever you point, like I'm gonna censor out where your hand is.
Just blur it.
You got Don Wood's
his big bunk
show truck fleet over here.
Size truck. He did really good at Mid-America. Cy works his tail off and drives his truck every day.
Yep.
And he went to Mid-America. He done really well, and very deserving because the man works hard. And when he got down there, I mean, we watched him the whole week, and he never stopped cleaning.
And he cleaned up the like, what am I thinking about? The categories he was in.
Yeah,
because I mean it was he brought home quite a bit of hardware from Mid-America.
Yeah.
And it's like you said, nobody more deserving of it. The guy came in, he kept his head down, he worked all weekend, cleaned the rig up. He's a super nice guy to talk to.
Yeah, Cy's awesome.
Yeah.
And Don's big bunk. We were talking about that, and talking about the 359 at the shop. His is a little nicer. He has a shower and a whole bathroom. And he's like, "What's yours got in it?" We're just kind of going back and forth, and I'm like, "Well, I don't have all that."
Yours barely has air conditioning.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna put a bathroom in it just so Don can't one up me. It might be one of them little portable cassette toilets.
The little portables that sit on the ground.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I've got a bathroom now. Let's go get one of those little tent showers that you pop up for like camping.
Yeah, we just throw that in there. I got everything you got, Don.
Yeah, I got a restroom and a shower.
It's like a feeding trough, or for your pan, and then we'll just get like a water bottle, poke a couple holes in it, and have a hanger.
Yeah, have a little handle pull thing.
Yeah.
Tips it over.
And I'm not sure, Tommy, but I think this other truck right here, it's somewhat familiar. Seems like I've seen it a few times.
So Brian, I every time I see this truck, I feel a little guilty because I made you sell it.
I know, I didn't want to get rid of this at all. It was the last old Dash 389 we had.
Yep.
And,
we, yeah, there was many nights of debates on this truck about making you sell it.
It was, you know, like at the time I was like, man, we're never gonna get another old Dash truck, and I just like driving this thing to shows. But now we got the other 389s that we did with the digital dash,
yep.
and I actually liked it. It just, you know, it was like day one when the digital dash came out, I was like, no.
Yeah.
But the more you drive it, the more you like it.
Yeah. And we have to continue moving towards the future as new products come out. That's what we do.
And you kind of have to. You have to embrace it. You got to roll with it.
Yeah, we have to embrace it and roll with it. But I mean, this truck was definitely it was one of my favorite builds by far. I know we talked to a lot of people about this truck, and a lot of people say this is one of the favorites that we've built.
And you know, Brian takes amazing care of this truck.
Yeah, no, the truck is always in great condition. Every time we see it, it's in really great shape.
I mean, he works it. You can see, I mean, the fenders have got some rock dings and stuff, but
nah, man, that's character.
It is. I mean, he keeps it up. It is super clean, and he's super proud of it. And he loves it, and we get to see it every once in a while at some truck shows, which is cool. It's kind of like revisiting an old friend or something.
Exactly.
Got the Fitzgerald Peterbilt sticker on it still too. So yeah. And then the legendary black in the sun's always. So here's another one we got to talk to some guys about.
So did he name this truck the Sweet Potato?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the back of his back of Brian's shirt here.
Shirt, yeah, he had shirts for the. Well, you've got one because you sent us a bunch of these to the shop.
Yeah. Y'all got some shirts
and hoodies.
And hoodies, that's right.
Yeah. We're just always admiring how clean you keep it.
Working 3 days a week, going hard to get dirty.
Oh man.
I appreciate y'all doing a good job on it. I'm tickled with it.
I love seeing it. So we were discussing it. Tom was like, yeah, this is the truck Brian really didn't want to sell.
And this Brian will really sell it back if you want.
Well, we got another project in the shop now for our new truck to take around. But
can't wait to see that.
It's pretty neat.
It's a unique color. We're not allowed to talk about it a whole lot right now.
Yeah, it's a top secret color.
It's weird, Brian. You keep our secrets, but nobody else's.
Don't anybody tell me something you don't want on a video, because apparently I can't keep my mouth shut.
Going straight to the internet.
See you around. So this Kenworth is got so many cool details in it.
Yep.
I walked around this with Chris Pfeiffe the other morning, and we were just kind of looking at stuff. And again, I don't know a ton of things about Kenworths, but if you start walking around this thing and looking at it, it has got some of the coolest stuff done to it. These guys come all the way down from Canada. But seriously, this truck is awesome. I feel like in this video, we need to give someone a microphone other than me, and you should talk to him about it.
In this video?
Yeah.
Right now?
Right now.
All right.
Let's do it.
I'm really excited.
Okay, Brian, we switched it up.
We did.
I know you said that I was going to ask questions and
Yeah.
you were going to hold the camera, but you got a chance to look over this truck yesterday, and
I had an unfair advantage.
well, no, I just kind of felt like you saw some details that maybe I didn't, and to give this thing a fair shake, I just said, you need to do the video, not me.
All right, fair enough. So this is Steve. This is your Kenworth.
Yes, sir.
When I was looking at it the other day, I was like, it's a pretty new looking truck, but it's absolutely not.
No, not at all, sir. No, I bought it in 2007, late 2007. Started working on it then, and then about 2021, 22, I got it painted.
Okay.
So myself, brother, we stripped it as far as we could, and then we sent it to the paint shop. They did a lot more work to it, obviously, all the body, but everything's new on all the glass, rubber, handles, like everything is new from front
It's
to back.
immaculate. So like walking over these things, and like when I was looking at it earlier, I didn't even realize the Red Bull.
Yeah, we made it out of billet
housings.
aluminum.
Yep.
Just haven't finished it yet because we want to finish polishing. We were going to paint that my colors, but the Bulls and the Red Bull. But
Yep.
just out of billet aluminum on the CNC.
That's super sharp.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
There's a lot of details in this truck that are like one off that you've done.
Same with the fender. We added 3.5 inches in the fender.
Yep.
So we took the same diameter on the tire for the inside radius, and then we obviously made a cardboard template of the fender radius, and then water jet cut the fiberglass. And then,
and then it's so I was fixing to ask, like, how did you get the circle perfect?
we drew it all, but we took the tire diameter, just looked it up, and
Yep.
then did a cardboard template on the fender, and then basically water jet cut the fiberglass, and then they were using wood screws with other fiberglass to bond it
Yep.
put together, and then do the work on it. But that's what it is. Yeah, it looks really nice, that wide fender.
That's
like
it's really cool. There's a lot of details, and when I was looking at it, I didn't even catch that until you brought that up.
Yeah.
Because it just flows. It
Yeah.
fits really good. And then the paint on this thing.
Yeah.
I love the colors. And you've got a lot of stripes, 2 colors going through here, and walking down and looking at this truck, they're laser straight, which is extremely hard to do too.
Yeah. Country Collision did this paint job for me in St. Thomas, Ontario.
Yep.
And did a wicked job. They painted a few trucks for me, so I'm very happy with it.
And then all your lettering and your pinstriping, the colors with it flow. I love the Stampede thing back here.
Yeah.
The door. I mean, it's just such a cool truck.
The Stampeders, when I was a kid, I was running to Montreal with a guy in Hamilton who was running vegetable oil into Montreal, and the back of the bunk had Stampeder on it, so that's where the Kenworth comes from. So just riding back and forth Montreal, probably about 13, back and forth. So
it's 500,000 miles. The
525
interior,
exactly.
525.
Yeah, I just did it the other day, checked it, because it's in kilometers, so I just converted it yesterday, but it's 525 and change.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the interior's
It's
like
pretty
mostly
much,
original.
Yeah, mostly original. And then what I did was at the shop, got 1/16 aluminum, bought some laminate wood, bonded it to aluminum. Then we have a big plastic saw, changed the blade on it, and then I just did carbide templates again, and then I cut it all up and then put it all back in. The bunk's done and the floor's done here. Just simple. I didn't want nothing too crazy. Just I still wanted to kind of look original. I like the original look. So.
No, you nailed it. The truck is it's a gorgeous truck. I love the quilted deal with the step boxes. I don't know a ton about Kenworth, so you can kind of like fill me in on things. What do you call the step deal that's hanging on the fuel tank?
Well, I think what I try to do here, if you look at it, they're pretty much the same height. So I try to make just like a long running board. So I don't know if you're calling it running board, but basically I wanted just to make it, so a smooth line there, that it's all the same, pleated everything, both sides.
Yep.
You can't see the other side, but it's all done. But I thought I'd just give it a nice flow instead of just leaving it open there with the two, you can see the 2 hanger brackets for the fuel tank.
Yep.
So just thought it'd look really nice going across there.
That was awesome. When you stand back and look at it, it flows. It's almost a shame that you have trucks parked on both sides. You want to be able to, this thing would be awesome to be able to look at it from like 30, 40 feet away and appreciate it in a wider view, I guess.
Perfect.
This is another thing I really like is did you find this or did y'all
No,
make
we made
this?
those. So
You
just
made those.
like revolver style, and then basically I just come back from Wildwater Sports watching NASCAR, Union 76, and seeing all the Union stations and all their, other memorabilia. I got a lot of Union 76 memorabilia, so it's pretty cool. So it's just, a lot of stuff when you get older, you try to, collect the things, that when you were a kid that you weren't getting, or just things that you liked. So I try to put as much on here as I could.
Yeah, I love that. And if you go over here to the trailer, the entire trailer matches the truck.
That was the premise. We ordered this trailer in November or maybe October. Got it. I think Tempty had it ready. I think towards the end of December. Couldn't pick it up till February 6th. I think we got it. And then as soon as we got it, I think I had it for a couple of days, washed it, and then we started stripping it. So.
And the colors flow through. The polish job on it's awesome. The paint on it's awesome.
Yeah, basically like our, with the studio bunk, I did the tan on the top so it matched the bunk there, stopped in the back, then we ran the brown all the way across and up the back. Then I just did the ladders a little bit different, so we had the dark brown ladder up front to match the back of the bunk. Then I did the tan at the back for the bogey, or the tandem, so just...
It is, and one thing, we'll see it on the back too, but the high-speed chicken feed. So I'm guessing you're putting chicken feed in here.
Well, not really.
No.
Corn and beans.
Corn and beans.
Just to say he's cool, so yeah.
Well, I think you got to have corn and chicken feed anyway, so it could be.
Close enough,
It's an ingredient.
Yeah.
So, how many trucks do you have back home?
I have some old cab overs. I got that 24 that I bought here last year, and then this one here, and I'm working on Ford WT9000 from the movie White Line Favorites. So I'm replicating that truck. So basically, we're on the cab now. The chassis is done, everything's done, the interior's all done, the dash is done, all the wiring harnesses are made. So just waiting for the cab to go to the body shop, and then they're going to paint the underside interior brown and paint white for me on the outside. Then we're going to go ahead and put everything back together. Put all the doors on to do all the masking, so we get the 2 blues on it. And the mule will be masked too. We'll spray the mule, but then we'll get our pinstriping guy. He'll do all the detail on that once it's done. So I hope to have that done for next year sometime. So
something to look forward to next year. We come to 75 Chrome. That'll be neat. That'll be really neat. So. So you go down, I mean, if you just, excuse this guy. You go down looking at this, I don't know. I'm just super impressed. Y'all done such a great job. There's a lot of cool details. Tommy, if you turn around and check out the back of the truck, look at the fender and how they put the tag. I've never seen someone mount a tag right there on the back side of the fender.
Yeah, the large car, yeah, the vanity plate, yeah.
I love that.
It's funny it was available because, you know, that thing's been around for a long time. I got that plate right in 2008.
Really?
Yeah.
This is the first truck I've seen one with it on there. Yes.
Yeah.
And I was like, we were walking around it the other day. I was like, man, that's cool. That's one thing about truck shows is always fun. You get a lot of cool ideas.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Well, I'll tell you, you brought a super sharp truck.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
It is. Every time I've walked around it, I found new stuff that I like about it. And
yeah, I know you mentioned about the air breather too. So
yeah.
that actually is extended 10 inches.
Okay.
So there's a sleeve over the original cam.
Yep.
5 inches.
Okay.
And then we took billet aluminum and machined it all. And then we ended up making you know, a plate to support it up here, and there's like a spider plate inside here to support the weight on here. And then we actually put a filler plate in there, which has a 4-inch light in there, and we attached. So this is an operating signal light and tail light at the same time because this one's blocked.
Okay.
So I want to make sure I had one down below here. So.
It's super neat.
Yeah, cool. Thank you.
There's a lot of thought going into putting this truck together. You've done really good with it.
I appreciate it really much.
Well, hey, we're going to check some more trucks.
Yeah,
Thank
right,
you.
Thank you.
See ya. So that was pretty fun getting to talk to Steve. I don't know. You get a few of those trucks here, Tommy, that you just kind of really like.
Yeah.
And it's the colors and everything he's done to it.
Yeah, well, it's like you said. I mean, you can tell the you know, the true love and passion that went into the build.
Yeah.
Just because all the little details that you can go around and find. That's probably my favorite part about a really clean build is being able to find the little details.
And one we didn't even cover right there.
Yeah, it's funny is while you were kind of finishing up and talking to Steve right there off camera, I took a video of that bumper because I was thinking, wow, that's very, very, very unique.
Yep.
Very custom made.
And they do. He does all his own stuff, and he really prides himself on making some pieces that are one-off and making something unique that no one's seen.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that a lot.
Well, like I said, that's my favorite part. Running around looking for all the Easter eggs, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're probably getting close to being done with the video here, but got a black Kenworth. Got the kids out here enjoying the truck show. Pinkerton Express. That's kind of a perfect name on that with the truck because it's almost a pink color.
The Pinkerton Express.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Cattle pot on it. And then you got Gary Jones's big bunk. And I really like this truck. I don't know, maybe it's just because I like red semis this week or something.
You've got a thing for red this week. That's
really,
just all there is.
That thing's pretty cool though. Oh, you're good. You're good.
Starting to get a little bit more busy.
It is getting busy. It's only like 9 o'clock in the morning, and there is already quite the crowd showing up over here early.
Well, and, Saturday is always been like the busiest foot traffic day because I mean, you know, it's not a work day. You get a lot of people come out on Friday night. You know, we came out last night,
yep,
and the light show was going on, and there was elbows to elbows here last night, people walking around. But Saturday is always your busiest daytime day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to start getting real crowded real fast here.
All right, guys, that is it for the video. Got to walk around, look at some more cool trucks. Pretty cool pickup truck.
I love this square body. I was talking to my son about this yesterday, and I was like, man, this thing is cool. We need to show it off a little bit in the next video, just because
it's got a lot done to it.
There's a lot done to this thing.
Yep. But anyway, we covered some more trucks, more videos to come from 75 Chrome.
Yep.
We got several many more to make.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool iron sitting in the parking lot, and there's many that we've not got to go over. There's a few that we want to do individual videos on because we just kind of feel like it deserves it. And if you guys want to see that and all the rest of the videos, there's something you got to do. You got to like, subscribe, follow us on all of our social medias.
At Semi Casual Show. Go to our website, semicasualshow.com.
Got all kinds of really cool goodies on there. Brand new shirts, brand new stickers, brand new coloring books, all kinds of really cool stuff.
And they got to do the bell. It's
Yeah.
like in one of these corners, because then you'll get the notification about the videos,
Exactly.
and you'll get to see them.
All right, outside of that, we're gonna go make more videos. See you guys on the next one.
Later.